Good morning, Unity of Walnut Creek. Good morning, good morning. So great to see you all. See you at home, see you outside. So we're gonna call forth the light. Please rise in body or spirit and join us. Shines in you.
Feel like a church, my old-fashioned church. So, Glad Midsummer. That's happy midsummer or happy solstice, if you will.
Yes.
And Carolyn has her wreath on from yesterday. We celebrated midsummer with a whole bunch of fun Swedes yesterday all day long.
Frolicking in the forest.
I got my little...
We're dancing around the maypole.
Yeah, with our clothes on. Swedes do a lot of funny things.
Carl, back to here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, good morning. And my name is Carl, and I'm glad to see everybody here.
I'm Carolyn Jansen. I'm happy to be here too.
Oh, you know what?
We're on the wrong page.
We're in the wrong service. Other than that, we're doing real good.
Okay, let's just take a
All right.
moment to get coherent.
Yeah,
Carl.
let's just get
Just
going.
take a breath. Good.
Now I'll say good morning and welcome to Unity of Walnut Creek. I am glad to be with all of you today.
And my name is Carolyn Jansen. Welcome to our service. And a special welcome to all the people that are online. We're so happy that you're joining
there,
us
everybody.
today. You really add to our experience. Thank you for being with us.
Please join me in welcoming our own featured musicians, Zoë and Zoë Snortum-Phelps.
Yay.
They are appropriately joined by Zoe's father on Father's Day, Tyler.
Tyler, yay, Tyler.
And we've got Joey on bass and Dan on drums, so thanks all of you. Yeah, and Joey's doing it behind us, but the sound comes through the speakers. Nice job, Joey. I kept looking for you, and I realized it's right there.
Reverend Kristin will deliver today's message, which is titled, The Father's Way of Integrity. I love integrity. Aligned.
Before we begin, I invite you to turn your phones to silence as we enjoy this sacred service time together.
Let us take a moment to be grateful for the land upon which our center rests. This is Bay Miwok, Ohlone land.
We honor the Bay Miwok and Ohlone people of the past who lived here and of the present day too. And we now dedicate ourselves to taking care of not only these sacred grounds, but all of Mother Earth.
Unity is a positive path for spiritual living. Our vision for the world is, and let's say this together, we envision a spiritually awakened world where all life thrives in conscious oneness.
And our mission is who we have come here to be. And again, let's say this together. We
We
are a loving, inclusive community, expanding and living our divinity in sacred service for all. And here at Unity of Walnut Creek, we've identified 4 core values, and they are love, connection, service, and wisdom.
I'd like to invite the ushers forward with our welcome packets. Do we have anyone here that is here for the very first time? If you are, please raise your hand if you're comfortable doing that. Okay, well, thank you. Thank you. Well, we're happy to have you be with us today. And in this welcome packet, you'll have a coupon. There's a $10 coupon there, and you can apply that to any of the activities that are coming up, like music on the lawn and there's classes and stuff. So welcome to use that. And hope that you'll come and visit us in the bookstore across the street. It's kind of like a coffee cafe place where people hang out. And there's another little gift for you there if you'd like to get that.
Connection cards are available in the newcomers packet as well as in the backs of the seats in front of you. You may, these are for everyone, and you may submit a prayer request, and our prayer team will pray with you throughout the week.
And you may also share feedback and request information. Please just put the card in the basket as it comes around.
And we have several activities to highlight this week.
Many people begin with the year with great hopes and intentions and New Year's resolutions, and mid-year we can revisit that. It offers us a sacred opportunity to pause, reflect, and realign with your highest vision. And I'd like to invite you to join me this Wednesday at 7 p.m. You'll experience the facilitated process, which is called the Art of Hologramming. It's an inspiring heart math workshop that helps you activate the higher possibilities of your soul's purpose. And you learn practical tools to align with your heart's wisdom and consciously create a life filled with greater joy, purpose, and fulfillment. And it's important that we do this together and share what our hopes and dreams are and help support people in bringing that into reality, into existence.
And invite all men to join the men's group at 1:15 today for a little potluck lunch. Oh, that's her handout. And those handouts are available outside too.
Yeah.
At 1:15, where we get together and share being together. And it's appropriate that it's on Father's Day this time, so that's great. Okay, I'll do that. Okay, and you can find out, this is available on right there. It's also available in the bookstore. This is our calendar for June and July, so you can find out what we talked about and a whole lot of other goodies in here by grabbing one.
Yep. Next Sunday, June 28th at 1:15, our Board of Trustees invites us to our quarterly community gathering. And you'll receive updates on our finances and latest projects, and join us to get connected, reconnected, and engaged, and bring us a snack or light lunch to eat before, during the meeting. And come with your questions and your feedback and your inspirations.
And then, this is exciting now, folks. A little drum roll over here. 6 o'clock on July 11th, not too far away. 6:30. See, I did that last week too. It's printed 6 in here, so if you come at 6, you'll get the best seats.
That's right.
6:30, the musicians will start. Live on the Lawn will be right here. Yes, you can enjoy music from the new Fanatics. Oh, Frantics. Better word. Fanatics, I like too. That's a good word. They could be frantic. Featuring our own Joey Pena on bass, plus a fun summer evening of picnicking, dancing, and community. We could use some help for this event, so if you could stop by the patio and sign up to maybe help us take care of tickets or help work with the optional taco bar, we'd appreciate that.
And now I have the pleasure of inviting up my dear friend Rita Marie Johnson, who is the founder of the Connection Practice, and Unity is her home. This is where we launched the Connection Practice book, and Rick Stover is here back home, and I learned Connection Practice from Rick and Sandy and Rita Marie, and had very many profound experiences on this campus using the Connection Practice. So welcome. They have something exciting to share. Yeah.
Pura vida, peace and love, peace and love. I can't remember all the words now.
Let's say pura vida.
Let's say pura vida. Let's say pura vida.
Every day, every day.
Pure life.
Yeah. So why do we say that, Rick?
We say pura vida. That's the Pura vida is the Costa Rican motto. They've adopted it across the country. If anything's going on, pura vida, and that's what they say a lot. And that means pure life.
Pure life, and that's what you find in Costa Rica. So Rick and I are here back at our favorite Unity Church to invite you to Costa Rica on a Connection Practice tour. And this would be the third one for Unity of Walnut Creek. And this time, when you come, you have the option of learning the Connection Practice for the first time, or I know many of you have already learned it, or you can choose to just tour, or, a mix. You can mix it up however you like. So we're going to show just a few quick slides about the different sites that you see on this tour. So on the first day, you arrive, and we have this wonderful welcome dinner at our global headquarters. We are a global nonprofit. And then on the second day, you go to the La Paz Waterfall Gardens, a nature paradise. Third day, you go to the Basilica, the spiritual center of the country, and the Rossi Valley is so beautiful, and the National Museum to learn all about Costa Rica. And then you go to a tour to the Hacienda La Chimba, a fascinating place to hike and also learn about everything they grow in Costa Rica. And then the next day, you go to the amphitheater and Refugio Silvestre, where you see how they rescue wildlife in Costa Rica. It's a fascinating place. And then on to La Fortuna, where you will see the Arenal volcano. You drive down Main Street and it's right in front of you. And it's still considered an active volcano, and you soak in the hot springs and have adventures like zip lining or kayaking or whatever you want to do. All right, and next, then on the way home, we go to the Cafe Brit coffee tour, which is so fun. And then we end the week with a celebration dinner. So that's the essence of the tour. So Rick, how was the tour in the past for you?
So the tour in the past, from the very first tour, was the one that was so remarkable for me, because it was 24 of us from here at Walnut Creek, and we cohesed very quickly. We became a spiritual family and a travel family. There were people that had challenges. We all pitched in and helped out, and it was just a wonderful, loving experience with very little effort, that you just had all this love coming at you all the time. And I would highly recommend, if you want a good love fix, this is the place to come.
And not only that, Costa Rica is the only country in the world that has no army and no arrangement for defense with a larger country. And so when you come to Costa Rica, you're immersed in pura vida, pure life, but also you're immersed in peace. And so then, when you come back to the United States, you are prepared to spread peace. Spread peace, right? Bring it home. All right, so we are going to be at the back table, and we have all the information there. And because we really have to plan these groups way in advance to get all the reservations and everything, if you sign up today, you get $200 off the tour, and if you sign up by July 15th, you get $100 off. This is just to help us to get the planning done. So we will see you at the patio. Thank you.
Oh yeah.
October 31st to November 8th.
That's an important part. Yeah.
Yes, that's important. All right, thank you.
Okay. Pura vida.
Thank you. So now as we prepare...
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
When you don't spend all your money on bombs and guns, it's a lot easier to have some money for the people. But we won't get into that kind of politics right now.
Rita Marie tells a beautiful story of the legend of Razur, and it really touched my heart, because in that story, they're taught the ways of peace, and then they are asked to go and teach their parents. And as someone who's practiced heart math, but connection practice is what I teach most. I love teaching this to children, because they learn very early that the answers come from within themselves. When they know what their feelings and needs are, and then they go in and they ask their heart buddy, what do I need to know? And they get really good answers. It empowers them to live a life of peace. Oh. Anyway.
Okay.
Thank you.
So now, as we prepare for our time of meditation, please join me in taking a conscious breath and affirming our statement of faith. Together, there is only one presence and one power in the universe and in my life, the all-loving goodness of God. We'll begin with a reading by Mike McGarvey, followed by music, and then guided meditation and silence.
This is today's daily word, June 21st. Today I bless my Father and give thanks for the part he played in my life. I also bless those who showed me fatherly love, who taught and guided me, who led by example by demonstrating the divine attributes of strength and wisdom. The love and support I received from all the father figures of my life helped me to become the person I am today. I am grateful to those special ones who saw my potential and encouraged me to reach high and pursue my dreams. I'm also thankful to them for the encouragement they provided during times of disappointment and discouragement. I bless the world's fathers and pray they know the support and guidance they have so lovingly shared with me. in the scriptures, Proverbs 27, the righteous walk in integrity. Happy are the children who follow them. And the affirmation, I celebrate fatherhood and bless all fathers today.
So as we're singing, you should feel free to sing along if that helps you sink into meditation, or hum, or just take it in quietly, whatever's best for you.
I am fearless in the fog. I am fearless in the fog. I am fearless in the fog of life, for I am light. I am, and so I shine. I am fearless in the fog. I am fearless in the fog. So if it's fog or if it's clear, the light I am dispels all fear. I am fearless in the fog. I am fearless in the fog. I am fearless in the fog of life, for I am light. I am, and so I shine, and so I shine. So I invite us to explore some of the places of light within us. In the solar plexus is the power of wisdom. It's signified by the bright, sunny yellow color and the sun itself. Today, as we celebrate the longest day of the year, remember the importance of light. And even in the dark and foggy places of life or within ourselves, rests this bright light, this guiding light, this wise knowingness within us. Just invite you to breathe into your solar plexus and imagine it filled with the rising sun. Drinking in the wisdom, the spiritual guidance that is always here for you. Knowing it radiates out from this place within you onto your path, lighting the way. And in all directions, helping others find their way home as well. There is a light in your mind, an illumined place that when we go there, the busyness of the mind opens up, quiets down. So let's open up that light that is faith, that light that is imagination and understanding. Let the light flow from up above through the crown of your head and out from the center of your head, up and in every direction. Through this light, we see and understand. This light allows us to illumine the divine ideas that are constantly flowing through our being. So let's allow these two lights within us to connect. The light of the mind, the light of wisdom situated deeper in your body. And as they connect, we illuminate the heart, the throat, and further down through the legs, our walk upon the earth, our connection to the earth. Remembering that we are a light being, most of all, a bright light, one that's meant to put upon the hills so all can see, as the scripture goes. So let us rest in this light, perhaps every breath in an intensifying of the light inside, and every breath out, radiating in every direction. The light in me and the light I express into the world. You might notice how the light expands further with every breath out and intensifies more brightly with every breath in. Let's take a few moments to practice in this way. With every breath, I allow my whole being to be drenched in light. I let the light cascade down upon me and all around me. I let it rise up within me, illuminating all the power centers of my body. I let it expand beyond the boundaries of body into my energy field, in the front of me and the back of me, on the left side and right side, below me and above me. I imagine myself walking around the world in my daily life as light itself, remembering I am a light being, walking lightly upon the earth and also radiating, sending out this light to all who I meet. Far and wide my light can go, and intensely so near me. It can help me light my own path and also help others light their way, find their way. I am the light in the fog. I am the light in the dark. I am one with the light. I am the light that Jesus said I was. I am the light of the world, and I can feel that light now moving through my being, tingling in the soles of my feet and the tips of my fingers, radiating out the palms of my hands. I am light, light that moves from the crown of my head down through my being, through the soles of my feet, out through my palms, out through my back. Wherever I go, I am grounded in this light. I am radiating this light. I am being this light. I am drawing my strength from this light. I move through the world now with clarity, with a knowing, with a remembrance of who I am and what I am capable of. So where there is fog or where there is darkness, where there are gray clouds or storms, I can be the ever-abiding light, the sun that will unfailingly rise and set and rise again. I am like the goddess Nut who swallows the sun and gives birth to her again each morning. I am light, bathed, drenched, illuminating light. And so it is.
Stepping on faith, I've gotta show my face. It's been elusive for so long, but freedom is mine today. Gotta step on faith, gotta show my face. Procrastination had me down. gotta show my face. It's been elusive for so long. But freedom is mine today. Gotta step on faith. I've gotta show my face. Procrastination had me down. Look what I have found. I found strength, courage, and wisdom. It's been inside of me all along. Strength, courage, and wisdom inside of me. Inside of me. I close my eyes and I think of all the things that I want to see. 'Cause I know now that I've opened up my heart, I know that anything I want can be. So let it be. So let it be. So let it be. So let it be. It's inside of me. It's inside of me. So set it free. So set it free. Strength, courage, and wisdom. It's been inside of me all along. Strength, courage, and wisdom inside of me. So let it be. So let it be. So let it be. So let it be. It's inside of me. It's inside of me. So set it free. So set it free.
Thank you. When the Snortum-Phelps pick songs, they don't necessarily go easy. Could hear all the layers in that song. Really beautiful. Well, happy Father's Day. Yeah, let's bless the fathers in the house, shall we? If you identify as a father, would you please stand? Or if you cannot stand, you can raise your hand. And let us give you a unity blessing. Yeah. What's the t-shirt, Dad? Dad Udaman. Oh, that is so cute. All right, let's bless the dads in the house. And those of you who are online, please feel our blessing as well. There's a slide with our unity blessing on it that we should have in a moment. But if not, we'll just remember what the blessing is. It's a blessing we say every Sunday. Fathers, we love you, we bless you, we appreciate you, and we behold the divine light within you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for all you do, for not only for children, but for your children, but for the world. So I think it's really appropriate that it's also Summer Solstice Day, as we're blessing the divine light in all of you, remembering that this is the longest day of daylight. And yeah, very exciting. You know, I know for some of us, this is a really grateful, joyful day, and for others, it's a little more complicated than that, right? This day can be a day of grief, it can be a day of longing, it can be a day of unanswered questions, it can be a lot of things for us when we think about fathers. That I also want to encourage us to recognize that might be a little bit of that for all of us, actually, but to recognize that today is about fathers, but it's not simply about fathers. It's more than that. It's an energy that we're going to speak of. It's an underpinning, kind of an undercurrent that I want to pull forth for us today. It's something that every human heart longs for, and that is steadfast love. A few weeks ago, our men's group was playing bocce, as they often do. And Rob brought Heather's son, Henry, who's about 12 years old. And Henry was meeting some of the men for the first time, including one of the men that later that day, he needed something. And Mike was sharing with me this observation that he made, that Henry immediately went to this guy he just met for the first time, whose nickname is Solid. And if you know Solid, you know that he's true to his nickname. In every way, that's the perfect nickname for him. But what it reminded me of is how children know. Children know who's safe. They know how to find the person that they can rest in their presence, where they can get that need met, whatever it was in that scenario. So it was a really astute observation of Mike's, and also something that really spoke to me, and then made me think about my own father. And of the many, many gifts my own father gave me, the one that stands out the most as I feel into it from a heart space is that he was there. He was there, routinely, consistently there, reliably, dependably there. I always knew he would come home, and I always knew that I could rest in his presence, that there was something there for me to lean into. And not only was he there, but he was present when he was there. There was there, so to speak. And in that, I could also revel. Now, of course, my father was not perfect. No parent is perfect. He wasn't always the perfect listener, but he listened to the things I needed him to listen to, and he cared, and that caring came through. And he wasn't one to say, "I love you." In fact, I'm kind of hard-pressed to remember maybe one time in my life, maybe two, that I heard him say those words. And while I, in some ways, wanted him to say those words, because I knew other parents said that to their kids, I didn't really need it, because it was obvious that he loved me. And so I was able to draw from that feeling, that knowing that that love was there for me, even when it went unspoken. He was a rock for me, a safe place to return again and again. And again, not because he was perfect, but because underneath it all there was a current of steady love. And I bet every one of us in this room, it's not necessarily a father, but we have had that, or we currently have that, or both in our life. And I want to invite you to tune into that for a moment, to perhaps close your eyes if that helps you, and just ask yourself, who has been there for me? And even if it's a person from a long ago past, or somebody who's made their transition, notice how they're still here for you. See if you can feel into that presence that is still available for you. And when you're ready, just give thanks for this person who has been that rock in your own life. And come back into this space. That steady current of love that we're talking about, that I've been talking about, is really what integrity is. A lot of times we think of integrity as ethics or morals, and those things are important and they're a part of integrity, but I don't think at the deeper level it's what it's about. I think at the deeper level it's more about what we're talking about. It's more about living in alignment with love so that other people can rest in your presence. And when we come into the presence of somebody who is in that kind of alignment with the truth in themselves, it's easy to feel a sense of trustworthiness, to feel a sense of, I can relax here. This is a safe space. It's more than a safe space. It's a kind of knowing that all is well. You know, there's that deeper sense of calm that comes over us, I think, in that presence. Integrity is wholeness, essentially. So it's that wholeness, that quiet integrity, it already exists all around you. You know, if you think about, we start to think of some examples of that. You know, when I look around this community, the examples are endless of those anchoring presence, those people that are here, steady. I mean, how many times have you come through the door at Unity and seen Mike sitting there? Always. Sunday after Sunday after Sunday. I've been here almost 10 years. I think Mike took 1 or 2 Sundays off. That's an anchor for us, right? Grandpa Jeff, or Jeffy, like the kids call him. You know, he's here every Sunday, setting up the children's area, making the coffee, putting out the snacks for the children. Now Dana, is Dana in the house? Dana has started doing this with him. Yeah, so there's another anchor, you know, and on it goes. And I'm sorry if I didn't name you, because there's a ton of anchors in this room and in this community that hold that kind of consistent presence of steady love. It's something we can count on, we can come home to. It's our home base. It's a returning place. It's a place where we draw strength, wisdom, courage, all the things that we're sung about. What a gift we have, right? Not just in our community, but think about all the places in your life. Think about some of the places you go regularly, and there is a consistent presence of someone who shows up in a way that maybe is also generally positive, or just, you know, it's either only their presence which is enough, but it also might even be like an uplifting presence. Someone who you look forward to seeing again and again, who steadies your days, who steadies your routines, who reminds you of the beauty of routine that we can bring to one another. I think of our prayer chaplains, you know, that are here to pray with us. And I mentioned Susan specifically in our first service, because she's here at every service, both services. Unless she's traveling, she's here. You know, and all of our prayer chaplains available here to anchor your life in prayer. What could be more sacred than that? And so just considering that as you move through your day, where those places are, even that person that you connected with in meditation, because it's steadying, it's important, and what the world needs, what we hunger for, I think, is this kind of steady love. In times of uncertainty, our souls want steadiness. We think we want certainty, the impossibility of certainty, but that's just an illusion. It's not certainty that we want. We want anchor. We want steadiness. We want a sense of love that is there that I can return to again and again. And that is really what the sacred masculine is all about. We could describe these things in 100 ways, but really it's like, what's that underpinning? It's that steady, strong love that is there. It's not, of course, it's not domination or control. We know this well. It's not offering the illusion of certainty. It's saying, I'm there, I'm reliable, I'm dependable. And when the storms come, when the fog is around, in the dark times, there's always that guiding light. There's always that steady love. Jesus embodied this kind of presence and taught it in so many ways and spoke about it in so many ways. One of the things he said was, you know, come to me all who are weary and heavy laden, and I will give you rest. And he described himself as, I am gentle and humble of heart. And my yoke is easy and my burden is light. When you think about the human life of Jesus, it sure didn't seem like his yoke was easy and his burden was light, right? But he's also always speaking from that centered place, that steadfast love, that shiny light that is the divine truth of us, that is that Christ within us. And it's that place where our yoke is easy, where our burden is light, where we can open our arms and our hearts to say, come, rest under my wings, rest in my path, because I can be the presence of calm for you. I can be the guiding light for you. And we can have that for ourselves because we draw from this greater rock that is available to us as well. Jesus reminded us of the wholeness, the kingdom of God that is within us, and then gave us this practical way to stay the course. Let your yes be yes and your no be no. And when we use that as a guiding light for our lives, it helps us so much, right? To recognize when I say yes and I really mean yes, that's the thing for me to be and to stand in, to do, to express. And when there's a no or there's a mixed feeling or there's a sinking feeling, then I know maybe my words are saying yes, but my inner truth is saying no. And so that's integrity, right? Lining up our inner truth with our outer expression, with our outer lives. And that's the congruence we can trust. That's the coherence and the congruence we feel in the presence of another person who is aligned in such a way that they move through the world in a kind of harmony. And that harmony is because the inner truth and the outer life have a match. And that's what we're all really, in a way, walking toward, evolving toward more of that. We can use this simple scripture as a guideline. Let my yes be yes and my no be no. To help me guide my way, to help me find, to stop pretending or performing, and to come into this kind of harmony. So that rock of truth, the psalmist in Psalm 62 talks about that rock of truth that is the God that we rely on, right? And if you use a different term than God, please don't let that turn you away from this poetry that has really sustained people for centuries and centuries. It goes like this: for God alone my soul waits in silence, for my hope is from God. God alone is my rock and my salvation, my fortress. I shall never be shaken. On God rests my deliverance and my honor, my mighty rock, my refuge. Trust in God at all times, O people. Pour out your heart before God, because God is a refuge for us. A refuge. And it's in us. And it's all around us. And it shows up in the faces and the forms of people and the steadiness of the animals we love, right? And the trees. Carl reminded me of the redwood trees, the standing talls, as the indigenous people call them, that are just there. They're there, rooted for you to lean on, to gather shade from, to be reminded, I too have this kind of unshakable space inside of me. I too am made of that kind of steadfast love. I too can be a light for the world. All of that is available to us. Everything changes, but the rock that the psalmist speaks of isn't hard or rigid. You know, it reminds us that there is shift available to us in this reliable presence, this refuge, this place we can lean into in the midst of the change of life, the change of our bodies, the change of our relationships, the changes of the circumstances of our lives, the unsteadiness of what's going on in our nations and our world, all of that happens in a lifetime, in a moment, in a day, right? Then we have that space, we have that knowing. I have a refuge, I have a rock, I have light, I have love, I have all this available to me here and around me. And to come back to home base again and again, Whatever those home bases are, whatever that big yes is in you, maybe it's here. I hope it's here. I hope this is one of those places that it's like tags your week or throughout your week, that it's like I come here and I know this is a place of refuge. This is a place where I draw strength. This is a place where I'm reminded of who I am. This is a place where I access once again my light and my love, where maybe it has dimmed a little bit throughout the week for various reasons. And I get refilled so that I can walk in the light that radiates, but also the lightness, right? The lighter way to walk upon the earth, the lighter way to move upon the earth. Because when that divine alignment happens of inner truth and outer life, we move through the life and move through our lives in a harmonious way that feels lighter. And why does it feel lighter? Because we are in the flow, because the divine is moving through us, because the divine is literally illuminating our minds, our hearts, our bodies, our energy fields. It's all it takes is a little bit of awareness, a little bit of noticing. Today, I don't want to give you one more thing to do, because I think the last thing most of us need in our lives right now is one more thing to do, right? Yeah, right? But maybe just to notice. Just notice what's already here. Just notice what's around you. Notice those restful places. Notice where there's steadfast love. Notice how steadfast love has shaped your life by someone or somehow, your own faith or an individual in your life that maybe you were called this morning. Remember that, come back to that, give thanks to that, and continue to draw strength from that. Remember where your safe harbors are, where your home base is, and go back to that. Notice how you yourself are this. Notice how you yourself are this kind of steadfastness for others. You're a kind of resting place, a safe place for others. How you move through the world and allow other people to get shade under your tree, so to speak, or get light onto their path from your inner sun, your solar, your radiating light. You may never know, what the things you do in a day in the life that make a difference. The friend you called that helped them keep going, and that call was really significant, but you just felt sort of, just suddenly you felt an impetus to call them. Or you helped a neighbor in some way and you gave them more hope than you might have realized. Or you smiled at a child and that child suddenly felt safe or felt like there was a trustworthy adult around them. It's all the things you do in a life from the light and the love that you are, that is what we are really about on this day. That's what this energy is about, this sacred masculine energy. That's what this fatherly heart is really all about. And it's in all of us. And so celebrating the steadiness, the undercurrent of love, the thing that makes me, when I remember my father, go back to that, or what caused Henry to want to go to solid, what causes us to go back to our memory or our present time awareness, or to ourselves and to our recognition. Steady, steady love. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. The next time you feel uncertain or unsteady or chaotic in some way, or anxious or fearful, remember this. Remember these moments. Remember who you remembered today. Remember the light that illumines through you. Remember the quiet, steadfast love that supports you. Remember the rock of God that you have as your refuge. Remember the words of Jesus that help you stay the course, letting your yes be yes and your no be no. I want to invite us into this kind of quiet space of continuing to remember the anchors and the resting places that we have available to us and that we are. I invite you to affirm it with me today about this trust of the rock of the divine and the recognition of the steadfast love that we all are. Let's say it together. I trust the rock of the divine. I lean on and I am steadfast love. And so it is.
Thank you, Kristin. You know, as I look out at our community, I'm just so grateful for the men in our community because they are steadfast love. They are the rocks. They give to all of us, and I just wanted to say I appreciate that because I feel safe in your presence, and I feel loved. And I think about my own father, and one of the things that he always did is he saw more than who I was in that moment. He saw something else. And he would often, and my friend Sharon is who I thought of when I thought about someone who's been that for me, because she saw me more than a classroom teacher. She knew that I was a master teacher, that I was a mentor, that I would lead whole school change processes. And together, she just kept pushing me forward and giving me the training and the development that I needed so that I could stand. And now I have a choice of who I can be in the world. You know, so I just appreciate all of you for being the love that you are. Thank you.
On behalf of all the men, I say we're glad to hold that point of view for you, or that position for you guys. We love doing it. So our prayer chaplains are available after the service to provide personal prayer support. If you're a prayer chaplain serving today, please stand. See the whole raft here. They have their beautiful purple stoles on.
Whether you have a joy or concern in your heart today, praying with a prayer chaplain is a wonderful, powerful opportunity to have your intentions raised up in consciousness.
Now let's open our hearts to the practice of giving. I invite you to prepare your gifts as we align with the universal law of circulation. As we give, we shall receive, because in truth there is no lack or limitation, and abundance is our true nature.
And for your convenience, there are a variety of ways to financially give to our community, and they're shown on the screen in front of you. For those of you watching online, there is a donate button on the Watch Live page. And we encourage everyone to set up regular and automatic giving to Unity by using your bank's free bill pay service.
And now I invite you to take your tithe or offering in your hand and repeat our affirmation together. Divine love, one with me, blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. I am joy-filled and grateful. Thank you.
I think you might know this one.
Between my brothers and my sisters, oh.
Thank you, thank you. Love that familiar song. Everybody was singing along. Oh, well, let's bless these gifts, knowing that they are symbolic of the overflowing, steadfast love that is in us, in our community, in everywhere we go, and tapping that, allowing it to flow. And just as these financial gifts have flown from you, from the givers, and flow through this ministry, and flow out into the world in untold ways. Thank you, God, for the opportunity to be the conduits of that flow. Let's bless it together. We give thanks for the ever-increasing, constant flow of absolute good in our lives now. So it is.
Well,
welcome the
welcome,
children.
young people. Young people. Your circle of love. We are a circle of light. Come on. Come join the circle of love. Come join the circle of light. The light in you and the light in me are one. The light in you and the light in me are one.
Morning. Good morning. Happy Sunday, happy summer solstice as well. It's a beautiful summer day. And we had just the greatest meeting together. I love our fellowship and just hanging out with each other. And we talked about the blessings of the summer solstice and what else, Lil?
Father's Day and other father-like figures.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was beautiful what it means to us to be in summer and the wonderful father figures we have in our lives, definitely. Anybody else want to say anything? Adele? No. Mike? Nope, that was it. Happy Sunday, happy summer. Thank you.
All right. Well, let's bless everybody. Yeah. All right. Together, children, youth, and teachers, we love you, we bless you, we appreciate you, and we behold the divine light within you.
Now, please rise in body or spirit and get ready to sing our closing song. You can put your hands on your heart. You can reach out to your neighbor and see if they're reaching out to you. Here we go. Wherever I am, God is. Wherever you are, God is. Wherever we are, God is. And all is well. Wherever I
the radiant light and the steadfast love on earth right now. So let your light shine. Have fun and spread joy.